This might be a video you guys are not expecting, seeing as I am a Manchester United fan, but I do think this opinion is worth saying. Obviously, Fabrizio Romano, at the time of recording, just confirmed that Alejandro Garnacho has moved to Aston Villa on a loan deal with an obligation to buy, and to be honest, I actually think it's going to work out. It might sound a bit mental. He has been on a bit of a mad one recently, and to be honest, the odds are against him. Obviously, last season he had 43 appearances for Chelsea, 8 goals, 4 assists. Quite frankly, mate, that's what you get. I don't know why you were so big for your boots at United, but that is literally karma. But yeah, as I was saying, not so much of a great season for Chelsea, but I don't think it's actually as bad as people think. 8 goals, 4 assists. You can look at the money that they paid for and say, not worth it at all, because it isn't. But at the same time, he's young, he's going to grow. He stepped into a different system the first time in years since he moved to United from Atletico Madrid. So it was a completely new space for him. New teammates, new system. But I do actually think this move to Aston Villa could be something successful at least. He's entering a club that is on the rise, a club that necessarily won't be too demanding of him, a club that is going up and up and up, and I think that will relieve the pressure off him a little bit. He is very different to Morgan Rogers. I mean, Morgan Rogers is originally more of a midfielder, but he's, from what I've seen of Villa last season, he stepped into that left wing role. He's more of a free roamer. He likes to cut inside, where Alejandro Garnacho, he loves to stick to that wing. He uses his pace, he uses his dribbling to stay on that wing and drive the ball forward, and it is going to be different for Villa fans. One thing that hasn't changed even after his move to Chelsea was his burst of pace. At times his shooting was lethal as well. Morgan Rogers and Alejandro Garnacho are two different players, but whoever plays at left wing at Aston Villa is always allowed a great amount of space, is allowed to just usually do what they want with the ball. Unai Emery has a very flexible system, and I think it will actually allow him to regain his confidence a little bit and, highlight more of his strengths when he's playing football. Alright lads, now I have a challenge for you guys. Sorry to interrupt the video, but I am planning to go to the Great AU early 2027. I'm an Australian citizen by descent, but I'm planning to leave. If you guys want to follow that journey, make sure to subscribe. I've got a target for 1,000 subscribers. Do your best. Right, saying all this, I do have to admit there is one thing that might ruin this loan, and it's just ego. We've seen it with Unai. He prefers much more quieter players. That's why this Villa team is working so much better than his Arsenal team worked. He prefers players who are more about a team, and unfortunately Garnacho isn't really that type of guy. We did see it in brief spells at United, and I think if that can come back, it's going to be a very successful loan for him. But if not, he might get benched. He might have a few problems with the gaffer, but we'll have to see. Let me know your thoughts down below. Get involved in the comments and subscribe.